guess who forgot to register one of their SIM cards? The SIM card that I use for internet for the house, it's a 4G. I use a 4G router. That's how I'm able to access internet over here, because we do not have fiber and such, right? So I did not register that SIM card. I completely forgot. And then I'm wondering why I'm waking up this morning and there's no internet. And then I did that whole restarting thingy. And then it hits me. And I'm like, oh crap. So now I'm trying to register the SIM card. However, this app is terrible. It just gets to a point and stops working. Which sucks. Okay, why are you sending me ads? I don't need an ad. So I don't have internet right now because I'm trying to fix that, but this app is not letting me win. I've been at this for the last 30 minutes and it just gets to a point and it just gets stuck. And that thought, and you know what's annoying? The annoying thing about this whole process is the fact that these people already have these details, right? Because like I remember rather, when let me just do this. Oh crap. Was it that? Yes. When you register, see, they take all the details of your ID, because I know even kwanza when I registered this particular one, I remember they even did a copy of my ID there and they were left with it. So I'm like, so what is this other information that you guys want? Anyway, I feel like this is a data mining expedition. They have tried 2 other ways, and this is just my opinion. They've tried 2 other ways and they were unable to get everyone's information, so they figured this is another really good way to get said information. That's what I think. I don't know what they want to do with it, but yeah, so it gets to this point where I'm back here again and nope, it's just not working. And the thought of going back to their shop to get this done, despite the fact that I was there the first time and they did do the whole thing where they actually they made copies of my ID. It just doesn't make sense. You just go back to your archives and use the copies that you guys took. Like, yo. Stories. I have stories. Oh, also, the last time we spoke was when I was the day before I went to Shag's, right? Right? We've not spoken since, because that was on Thursday. I went to Shag's on Friday, spent Saturday resting because I was exhausted, slept for 3 hours on Thursday, spent the whole day on my feet on Friday, and then Saturday, spent the day Saturday resting, and Sunday technically mostly resting, which was yesterday. So yeah, we haven't spoken since I went to Shag's. So yeah, we went and we did lay my grandfather to rest, and it was emotional, especially for my mom and her sisters and my uncle. Whoa, my uncle was actually, at one point I stopped seeing him. He kind of just disappeared, but it was very heavy on him. And then the weirdest thing is, apparently the day after my grandfather passed, his friend, who also happens to be a neighbor, passed the following morning. So technically there were 2 burials back to back. Of course, there was the whole do you remember me, I'm your whatever. There was a lot of that, and yeah, so a lot of people I've not seen in years. There's even a cousin of mine I've not seen in decades. What's that? Where? Sorry guys. Sorry, he's left, Ziggy. I'm sorry. the cats were running in, and I was wondering what was happening. Turns out Peanut was trying to play with them. Okay, not play, he chased them. So they ran into the house. So I guess I'll have to go and then get this thing done today. That way I am able, so I guess I'll have to come do that work in the evening. So the work I wanted to do in the evening, then I'll do now. Ooh, crap. Okay, there's one other thing I have to do now. Should I do that? Oh, gosh. Okay. I need to think about my game plan for leaving the house, coming back. Okay, very well. Just do like a drop. And then I'm about to engage. There we go. Looking nice and clean. Oh, and also can you see a difference? Hello. So I just got back from the CBD. I had gone to get a couple of things. One of the things I've already done, because I want to connect the shower head. So I have unplugged this part so that there's no power source to the thingy. I got this. This is the shower head. That's the shower head I got. And it has like 4 different settings. It's called Tramontina, because I really like very, very hot showers, and I think this one will look cute out. So I'm checking the instructions and putting, oh, that's actually the other thing I'm going to pick up. Let's go. I had seen that here. Fun tonight. You and me felt alright. But it's time you pick up your phone. You won't be worth my while. Me and you won't work out. Pick it up, pack it up, get a cab and go. It's not your fault, my baby. It's not on you, my baby. I'm just not the right
color white na blue. So gani ndio nafaa kuweka kwa hiyo?
You shouldn't call
White, blue na green.
I'm just not the right kind of girl for you. Cause I got a rule. I hold on to my heart. Sure with nobody else. I want nobody else. Yeah, I hold on to my heart. Give it up to nobody else.
The water is now
warm. I ain't got room for love. I don't need stars to burn. All I need is my breath to stay. Hola, I am very pissed off this morning. Remember yesterday I spoke to you about my internet situation, right? And how I went all the way to Village Market and made sure to go into a store to get it sorted. And I was told that there's no problem, everything is fine, blah, blah, blah. I come back home and it's still not working. So I tried calling them yesterday. I was on hold. I tried to get on the phone with them for hours. Nothing. I tweeted them. Nothing. Despite them being like, oh, we're so sorry, they were having issues with Sijui customer care, and they were asking their customers to use alternative methods of reaching them, where they specifically mentioned Facebook and Twitter. And I've sent them 3 tweets so far, and not a single one has been addressed. And that's in a span of the last 12 plus hours. Not a single one has been responded to. So I found the contacts for the Village Market store, because that's where I went yesterday. I called, and now this chick is telling me, oh, then I think maybe the issue is the SIM card that needs to be replaced. You should come to the store for SIM replacement. I was there yesterday. Why could they not do this yesterday? Why did they not do this yesterday? And then she's like, oh, I didn't know it was. And I'm like, but the person I spoke to, I told them exactly what was happening and what my issue was. So they were like, oh, let me reset it. They did that, but didn't change anything. I've also reset the router and everything. I did a whole reset. Nothing. This is so annoying because now, today I was not planning to leave this space because I have so much to do. Now they're going to waste at least an hour of my day. Actually more than an hour, because I've been trying to reach this guy since 9 a.m. and now it's 10:20. That's already almost an hour and a half, and I have to spend yet another hour going there. Hopefully they'll fix it, and when I come back it's working, because I also need to post a video. That video needs to be uploaded. The video is ready, it has not been uploaded. What's annoying me the most is the fact that I was there. I went because for me it was important for it to be sorted. I went there in person to get it sorted, and they were like, oh yeah, there's no issue. And then now I'm being told there's an issue. Like, why did you not find the issue yesterday when I was there in the store with you?
I really wanted to get it right. Trying to find some balance in my life. I never really put up a fight.
Let me get dressed.
And now I'm losing sleep. What if I lost touch? What if I'll never get
So I'm back, and turns out I was right. My SIM card had not been registered, so they had to do that, and now I have to wait another 24 hours, at least 24 hours, for it to, I don't know, kick back in, get back into service or whatever. And even today when I went and I was explaining to them and I was telling them what the issue was, they kept saying, no, I think, no, it should be fine, like a lot of random excuses, until I asked them to try it. Were like, okay, can we test it in one of the MiFi, whatever, the tiny whatnot? And then upon putting it in the MiFi thingy, that's when they were like, oh, it's asking we sign in. That means it might be disconnected. I'm like, that's what I've been trying to tell you. Because the timing was a little too convenient, okay? Because I had tried to register, and then, you know that thing where it's like, check if you need blah, blah, and it said, oh, since you're on postpay, you are compliant. My eyes are so yellow. I am so exhausted. I need to sleep, huh? I slept pretty late. Editing this video that now looks like it will not even be going up today. Should have just slept. I should have just slept. So, that's an idea. So, what was I saying? I just said that's an idea, and then the idea I was thinking left my brain. So, sorry, it's another idea that's coming into my brain, and I also need to call Jerry. So then that's when she's like, oh, I think it may have been disconnected. So when I did the thing, it said I was compliant because, one, I'm on postpay, so they're like, okay, being on postpay, that means you're already compliant. So but then when it went off, I then was like, okay, clearly maybe something is off and the registration had not gone through. So I tried to register using the app. I even downloaded the app on my phone, and then anytime I would get to that part for actually uploading the images of the ID, it was just not going past that part. It was not letting me add the images, okay? And then when now I went yesterday, I tried to tell the person who was registering people and taking their info and photos and whatnot, I was like, hey, this is the issue, and then she was like, oh, if your nini is postpaid, then you should be fine. That means you don't need to do this. And then she even confirmed with the other chick who was seated at the counter, and that chick at the counter said, yeah, if it's postpaid, she does not need to do this process. So I asked them to check in the system, and they said it's active. So I'm like, cool, thanks. This morning when I called, because I ended up calling the shop because customer care is actually not working. What a disaster. I need to charge my phone. And they were like, oh, no, it says you're active. So she checked the system. She did a reset. I did a reset of the router. Still nothing. Ended up going there. And turns out I was right all along. My SIM card had actually not been registered, despite all the attempts I made to try and register the SIM card, and them telling me I did not have to because my SIM card was already registered. I was already compliant. And I've been on post-pay for Airtel. I've been on post-pay for over a year now. About, yeah, right? Yeah. About a year or so. So I was like, okay. So now the thing that pisses me off is the fact that, one, if they had just listened Jana and looked a little bit more in-depthly, by now I would have already been back on, right? Like the 24 hours would have elapsed and now I would be in service and my video would have gone up today as planned, but they did not, so that didn't happen today. Now I have to wait until tomorrow to have access to internet, to like my Wi-Fi and all that. I'm hoping that it won't actually take the 24 hours, fingers crossed, but it really sucks. Another day, no internet. I'm gonna go outside. Hallelujah. And get some up. Oh wait, my clothes. I left my nini. Let me remove the load that was in there, hang that outside, and then do I do my whites next, or do I do the other load and then finish with my whites? That in there, I need to cut some bows. Oh wait, I need to actually hang the clothes that just offloaded. Wow, Muthoni. So I have decided, okay, I was looking through my paint stuff because now that I've put the shower head and I want to start doing the wall, I want to check the panels, the shower cubicle panels that I want to paint, and I want to see if, because I don't know if they come as separate pieces that need to all be attached, or if some of the panels are separate and can be painted. So oh my god, wish me luck, because I don't know. Can you see us down there? So please just don't fall, don't topple over, okay? Cool. So this box has been living here for the past, we're in October, since Feb. So Feb or March, I think Feb, late Feb, early March. Okay, I'm seeing the glass, and this thing is heavy, like extremely heavy. Okay, I know I'm messing up the floor, but I'm seeing the glass doesn't have, but I don't know if it's for all of them or also, yeah, that's the side that I need to drop it on. There's even me running away. So like I was saying, this thing could have been broken and I would not even have known, because I have never, ever, still has, I never even saw this thing. Muthoni Gitao, Limuru. Okay, fragile. Handle with care, please. It was delivered by Wells Fargo. They were my delivery people. There's spiders, 3 different types. But okay, before I flip it to the side we are opening, let me slowly drop it on this side so that you see the box on this. Okay, you can see the spiders too, but this is basically what the cubicle looks like. That's the one I went for. My width is bigger than this because remember I told you the space where I wanted it to go versus the nini, but I have a really cool idea on how I'm going to sort that out, so don't you worry. Okay. Oh gosh. And then okay. Ow! Did it cut me? It didn't, but it was close. Okay. Okay. Oh my god. Ooh, spiders in here as well. Okay, it looks like the panels are separate, which is good because that means I can paint them. Okay. We have accessories in a bag, and I guess all the tiny little thingies we'll need. And a manual. I hope it's in English. Let's see. Okay. Oh wow, it's in pictures. It's actually not in English, it's in pictures. So these are the things that I want to actually paint, because these are the panels that are white. I want to paint all of them. What I wanted to confirm was that this was what's the word, that they were not attached to any glass pieces, because then that would mean the painting work would be a lot. Ooh, these are like those rubbery silicone thingies for the doors, I guess, on the edges. Where's the yeah, so the things we're supposed to mark and confirm we have all of them.
All I wanted was to be
I just had the most amazing shower. Also, I bleached my hair and toned it. That's what we look like. Yeah, because this is where the sun is hitting, and it's hitting right. So, as I was saying before my battery died, was that I've just had the most amazing shower this entire year. Because one, it happened at Catsablanca, and two, I got to do my whole entire body routine. I did my hair, can you see? But look at how that skin is glowing, especially under that sun. And it's like not just my face skin, it's my entire body. Look at that. Because I've done, like, I spent almost an entire hour, almost one whole hour in the shower. And I can see that now, in the shower, under the shower. For now, let's say under the shower, because we've not installed the cubicle. Under the shower. When I tell you that was relaxing, I was listening to a podcast as I was doing all that. It was fabulous, absolutely fabulous. And I will share my full body routine down the line. So I did my full face routine. I even did the shaving of my face, because I'd not shaved my face in like a month. I shaved my face, I shaved my legs, I shaved my hair. Well, I did at least. Now look at how that cut stands out. And my entire body is feeling smoother. Because once you slather on, you slather that body oil. Oof. So for the face, of course, the slatheration was CeraVe, the healing ointment. And for the body, the slatheration was my Neutrogena body oil. Look at that. Also, finally healing my nini. I feel like my skin is done peeling. I do have some tiny spots that I'm worried about, because they're looking like lighter than the rest of my arms. But the sunburn situation, oh lord. Okay, you can't see it. I'd have to lift my hand like there. Yes, I like my skin burns so badly. It's because that's how I also know that I have cool tones, because they burn so easily. Ooh, there. So yeah, I'm gonna share my full body routine down the line, like soon, not like a tease, 3 years to come. In a couple of videos. I just want to sort out a few things in the bathroom, and then after that I will definitely be sharing my full body routine, how I keep my skin looking cute. And like, I don't know about you, but she looks cute. Okay, I'm looking for the sun. There we go. See? Okay, noise. And I don't get those strawberry whatevers. What are they called? Strawberry legs? Strawberry legs? when people shave their legs and I don't get that, because technique is important. Technique. I don't got no strawberry legs. I think I'm gonna end this video here. I'm gonna end it here, and I want to say thank you for watching this video and for putting up with my, I don't know if they were rants or whatever, but thank you for listening, because I think we did a lot of talking in this, and I appreciate you for that. Like, I really do. I really appreciate you guys, and for the guys who are on Instagram are very aware of what was happening, and that's the reason I wasn't able to post last week, because a lot was going on. But we are going back to our regular scheduled programming, so I will see you back here on Thursday.